Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my updated transfer plans for Game Week 22 and also how I'm currently getting on in Game Week 21. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment what are your plans for the next game week, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, after last weekend's games, I'm currently sitting on 57 points, technically 53 because I did take a -4 hit, but at the same time, it's actually worked out relatively okay. Obviously, I would have played Anderson if I didn't take the hit, but he only got 0 points. So, really, he transfer out for Douglas Luiz, who wouldn't have played, obviously, because he's away on international duty. So, the 3 points that I got from Douglas Luiz instead of the 0 that I got for Anderson basically means that the hit that I took was -1. So I'm absolutely fine taking a -1 point hit for a transfer because, like I say, otherwise I would have played Anderson, who got 0 points. I played Douglas Luiz instead, who got 3 points. So as I say, it's really only a -1, so it's not that bad, and I got a free transfer out of it. Douglas Luiz obviously not the best transfer to bring in, but it's not terrible. It's actually worked out relatively okay. Plus I got rid of He-Chan, who was another player that obviously would have been out for international duty. So really, I just got rid of a player for a -1. So I'm absolutely fine with that. But anyway, Martinez picking up 9 points. Obviously very happy with that. Gabriel picking up 17 points though. Absolute hero this week. My lord, I was not expecting that. I just thought that the ship had sailed on that Gabriel bullet header, but he got that. And then he nearly got another one as well, but it went down as an own goal, which would have been absolutely massive for FPL because obviously that would have been a Saka assist. But yeah, unfortunately went down as an own goal for Henderson, so Gabriel got the assist for that, and also got knocked off the top 3 bonus points as well because of the Martinelli brace in like the last few minutes, which was also really annoying. I mean, I'm not going to complain with a Gabriel 17-pointer, but it could have been a lot more. A lot of people are complaining like, if obviously don't own Gabriel, that they're like, oh, why are you annoyed that, you know, Gabriel got 17 points instead of whatever, like 19, 21 points or whatever it was. It's not just that though, it's the Saka captaincy. It's also the 6 points that we lost on that. So actually it kind of adds up to like 9, 10 points or something, which is a bit of a swing, especially against Saka and Palmer owners, but captaincy, should I say. But anyway, 17 points, can't be mad with that. He did pick up a knock, but I think he will be absolutely fine. Mikel Arteta said it was just precautionary. I mean, they were already 5-0 up or 4-0 up, whatever it was, so absolutely fine with that. Porro picking up 6 points. Estepinian still yet to play. He's my last player playing tonight. Really need something from an Estepinian this week. I am currently on a red arrow down to like 13.8k. I think I'm like 7 points off safety or something like that, so I don't think Estepinian's going to get that unless he gets an assist and a clean sheet. I mean, hopefully he goes back and gets one of those massive hauls like he has done in the past, where he got like 2 goals, an assist, and a clean sheet, which was absolutely ridiculous. He did that at some point. I don't know if it was this season or last season, but if he could replicate that, that would be huge. Wolves have been really good this season though, so I do expect Brighton to lose the clean sheet, but hopefully an attacking return would be really useful there. So yeah, that's the back line and goalkeeper. They've actually all done really well. Like the back line this week and goalkeeper has really saved my game week. I mean, it's still a red arrow, but it's a lot better than what it would have been. Obviously, the midfield is where it's really let me down. Like Douglas Luiz picking up 3 points, Foden picking up 2, Palmer obviously being not my captain, picking up 10 points, and then Saka captaincy. Yeah, I've said it every week. I don't know why I went with him as a captain. Like I say it every single week that Saka is not like captaincy material because he just doesn't have a haul in him. He gets like a goal or an assist every now and again, but he's not like a double-digit player. And yeah, surprise, surprise, he does blank again, which is really bad. I think I'll probably just get rid of him for Son when Son's back from the Asian Cup, because I just don't really want Saka in my team. I've had him for a very long time now, and he's just not been good. And then obviously up top, also absolutely nothing. Archer being benched. Archer also went down in price, so now I have been priced out of Archer to Haaland, which is really annoying, because that's the only reason I didn't bring in like a better midfielder this week, which I should have, because like Jota was a good option, Richarlison was a good option. I went with Foden, who was like the only one that blanked, and obviously Douglas Luiz, who blanked as well. But yeah, it's one of those, like I'll have to take a hit now to bring in Haaland regardless, unless he gets a price drop, which I don't think he is, because he's gone down like 30%, 40% ownership, and it still hasn't had a price drop, so I just don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, Archer picking up 1 point, Watkins picking up 1 point, and then Solanke picking up 2. And then yeah, my bench absolutely terrible. Turner 1 point, Anderson 0, and then obviously Kabore and Salah not playing. So yeah, currently on 53 points technically, with 1 player left to play. Hopefully can get something from Estepinian tonight, but yeah, we'll see what happens there. But in terms of transfers, like I say, I don't really know what to do now because of that price fall. Originally, if Haaland was fit, I was just going to do Archer to Haaland. But now he might not be fit. And as well as that, even if he is, I have to take a hit anyway because I wouldn't be able to bring him in. So, yeah, it's a bit of a situation now. I obviously could just still roll the transfer. I kind of hope he's not fit now because my team is shaping up okay for game week 22 because I'll play Anderson, who's got Sheffield United at home. I'm hoping Roy Hodgson gets sacked before then, so we can actually they can actually get in like a manager that can sort everything out. But yeah, Anderson against Sheffield United at home, like it's not a terrible fixture. I know Palace are awful at the moment, but hopefully they can get like a clean sheet from that game. Even if it's 0-0, I don't care. I just want an Anderson return because that'll be the last game week I own him, because I can obviously downgrade Anderson to a Dan Burn, or like even a Livramento. If Trippier does go to Bayern, which it is looking likely, then yeah, Livramento will also be a really good option. Dan Burn will be a good option. So I can bring in any of them for like 4.3, 4.4, which will give me the funds to bring Haaland in for Archer, which will be absolutely fine. It's just obviously whether he's back this game week or not, which again we're not really too sure because he obviously had that setback. They said that they're hoping he's back for like the start of Feb, which is kind of around when the next game week is. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, I think if he is back though, I don't know if I could go against it. It's one of those, like, if we get confirmation that he's not starting, then I'll be a little bit okay. Like, I'll be less hesitant to bring him in. But if we get confirmation that he's starting, like Haaland, Burnley at home, like that is a ridiculous captaincy. So I think I just have to bring him in. I'd just have to take the hit, and I would just probably, I don't know, I'd probably just get rid of Anderson and just and then just obviously just play a 3-4-3 again or something like that, because I just don't think I could go against Haaland for a captaincy against Burnley at home. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think if Haaland's not fine, I'll just have to roll, and then I'll just get rid of Anderson next week, and then also bring in Haaland as well with the 2 free transfers. And then if Haaland is fit, obviously that's another bridge we'll have to cross. But again, we'll go over like team selection and stuff like that as the week goes on. We'll probably do a wildcard draft as well this week at some point, because like I said, there's been a lot of changes and stuff. Like Bowen's fine now, who obviously blanked as well, which I was really happy about. But either way, that's how I'm currently getting on in Game Week 21. Let's move over to the Kneejerk Reactions for Game Week 22. De Bruyne being brought in by 772,000 managers. Yeah, I mean, that Salah injury, I didn't even speak about that yet. The Salah injury is also very interesting. Like, that's a thing where it kind of messes up my whole thing now, because I've got rid of the wrong player for starters. Like, originally, I was going to get rid of, well, what I have done was I got rid of Trent and then kept Salah, but now Trent's going to be back. Salah's now injured, so I made the wrong choice there. And as well as that, Salah can now just downgrade to anybody, because if he has got a hamstring injury, which it looks to be the case, if he's not going to be back for a bit, then obviously I can bring in any midfielder I want. Like I can bring in De Bruyne, I can bring in Richarlison, can bring in bring in Jota, anyone like that if I want to, because I just have the money. But either way, De Bruyne being brought in by a lot of managers, probably getting ready for that double. I don't know if he starts both of the games in 25. It'd be great if he did, if you are an owner, but I don't know. I think his minutes are still going to be a little bit all over the place, but understandable why people are bringing him in now because of the Salah injury. Palmer, another player that everybody's bringing in. Again, like I say, should just be in everyone's team regardless. Like, if you don't have him, just get him in. Like, even for a hit, just bring him into your team. He's just such a good option this week, or just an option this year. Tony as well, another player that a lot of people bringing in. Again, I'm not a massive fan of this Tony move, to be fair, and not just because he moved the ball against us in that free kick, which I'm still a little bit salty about. I don't know how nobody saw that, but yeah, really, really annoying. But yeah, he scored 1 goal, but Brentford is still not good. Like, they've got awful fixtures coming up. Yes, they've got a double, but it's arguably the worst double you could have. Like, Liverpool, fair enough, the only way this could be worse if it was like Liverpool away and City away. It's Liverpool at home and City away, but that's the double. Like, yeah, he's on pens, yeah, he's capable of scoring in any game, but at the same time, like, Brentford aren't necessarily good at the moment. And, you know, apart from that free kick, he wasn't really that good. He didn't really do a lot. Like, a fair play, he might have, I think he created like a chance or something, but apart from that, like, he wasn't great. And even on the build up to game week 25, like, Spurs away, City at home, like, even Wolves away is a really tough fixture. And then after that, they've still got Chelsea and Arsenal. Like, I just don't think it's really worth it. And, like, who are you going to get rid of as well? Like, Watkins has really, really good fixtures coming up. Solanke's obviously a decent option as well. He's got some good fixtures coming up. And then obviously your third option would probably be Haaland. So who would you get rid of out of those? Like, I just don't think I would get rid of any of those for Tony. But fair play, if you want to bring him in, like, it is what it is. But I personally wouldn't go there. Porro, another player that a lot of people are bringing in. Really, really like him as an option. I kind of just talk about him every week, but yeah, he's just a he's basically just an extra midfielder at this point. And then Isak as well, yeah, with the news that Wilson's potentially going as well, like, Isak could be a really, really good option. And, you know, if it turns out that Haaland isn't back, I would definitely prefer to go over, like, I'd prefer to go Isak over somebody like Tony or someone like that, because they've got Luton, Forest and Bournemouth coming up, which are really nice fixtures, and he's on pens, and if Wilson's not playing, then he has absolutely no competition, so he'll be absolutely fine. That, yeah, I'd definitely jump on that. The only reason I've not got Isak is because of the rotation risk with Wilson, but if it, like I say, if he goes, then Isak is suddenly a really, really nice option that I would definitely bring in, even more so than, like, Solanke or Watkins. I think that he'd be such a good option without that rotation risk. Anyway, those are the most transferred in players. Most transferred out: Salah, Son, Trent, and Haaland. Obviously, all injuries. I mean, well, injuries and international duty. Obviously, Salah's injured and has international duty now, so yeah, you don't want to be bringing him in at all. Son, obviously, international duty. Bowen, I don't know why he's been transferred so much. I'm assuming just because obviously, the first, it's just because this game week's been so long. So game week 21 obviously started a while ago, and he was flagged, so a lot of people were getting rid of him. But now he's not flagged, so people won't be like getting rid of him. I mean, Bournemouth at home next isn't bad at all. Then after that, they've got United away and Arsenal at home, so 2 tough fixtures coming up, really. So, yeah, I mean, he's still a good option. If he was on pens, he'd be in everyone's team as well, but I probably won't. I mean, he's an option that I could bring in for Salah, but I think I'd probably rather go for it depends how long Salah's out for. It really does. We need more updates and stuff, which we should get. The next deadline's not till like next Tuesday or something like that, so we've got ages left until that. Yeah, I kind of need a little bit more information to know what I'm going to be doing with Salah. And then Trent, I mean, I wouldn't really be transferring him out. Obviously, I have, which was really annoying because he's back now for Chelsea at home and then Arsenal away. So yeah, he should be absolutely fine. Really, Klopp said that he should be back, I think, so I wouldn't get rid of him. And then Haaland's just, you know, a tough one. I can't believe how much he's gone down in ownership. And I just need a price drop now, really. I could really do with a price drop so I can re-bring him in after that Archer price drop, but I don't think it's going to happen. Even though there's like 100,000 people getting rid of him every week, just can't see him getting a price drop. But anyway, they are the knee-jerk reactions. That's how I'm currently getting on in Game Week 21. That's what I'm going to be doing in Game Week 22. Let me know your thoughts on what you're doing. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. Best of luck with tonight if you have any more players playing. But yeah, that's everything from me. Subscribe if you're brand new. And until next time, peace.